Hi, I'm John Bailey, gemstone artist and founder of the International Faceting Academy. Welcome to another video in our series on Resin-tech labs. I'm going to demonstrate how to flatten and resurface one of Daniel Hughes' Dreamer labs. This process should work on any similar Resin-tech type lab, but check with the manufacturer of your lab to make sure. I'm not going to show the radial runout testing on the machine. The radial runout will be apparent on your machine's depth of cut indicator if it's enough to cause you problems. If that's the case, just follow the process in this video and you'll wind up with a truly flat lab. This process is mainly concerned with flattening a domed lab, although you can also take out grooves or other problems that might come from wear. Periodically, as you're doing this process, stop and scrub the lap with a nylon brush and soap, and then retest it on your machine to make sure you've got the result you want. The first time I did this process, I had 2 or 3 false finishes. The lap looked like it was done, but when I put it on the machine, I still had more runout than I wanted. So if this happens to you, don't worry if you have the same experience. Just repeat the process and you'll get there. You're going to use a flattening stone like this. These are used for flattening honing stones, which get dished after they've been used to sharpen lots of knives. This is the opposite of our problem, which is a higher middle and lower edges. I bought this flattening stone on Amazon for about 30 bucks. You don't need this exact model, but do pay attention to the length. You want something that's longer than the width of your lap, so at least 9 inches and preferably even longer. Start by drawing a grid pattern on the lap with a pencil or even an aluminum pencil. This way you can track where you're taking the surface down. Put some water on the lap, enough for it to remain wet and for any swarf to remain thin and to not dry out. It's best not to use a continual flush of water because the swarf will actually help the process. Grip the flattening stone in the middle and use only light pressure to help the work remain even all the way across the lap. Use a circular motion, progressing the stone counter to the direction you're also continually rotating the lap. I'm doing this one-handed because I'm holding the camera. Usually I'm using the left hand to rotate the lap clockwise a little bit every few seconds. Periodically pause to rinse the lap and check your progress according to the grid you drew. You want to see an even removal of material progressing from the center outward. As your work progresses, you'll erase more and more of the grid. We're almost there. If you look closely, you'll still see a tiny bit of pencil marks, so we're still not quite done. At some point, when you rinse and scrub and test the lap, the radial runout will be very low. If you've been careful with your work, your flutter will also remain very low. Make any other adjustments you need very carefully, slowly, and patiently. Then, enjoy using your Resin-tech lab. If you like this video, subscribe and hit the bell. Also, visit us at facetingacademy.com to explore our library of faceting instruction and free diagrams, and to subscribe to our faceting newsletter. You can become a site supporter to get access to exclusive content like special diagrams and detailed instructional videos. If you're truly serious about taking the brakes off your faceting career, reserve a seat in the next live Faceting Academy training event. I'll see you there.